Hello friends, so I welcome you all in this YouTube channel. So today your topic is this write a program to check the number of occurrences of a given character in a string. Means suppose I have a string like suppose my name Vandan. So I want to print number of occurrences of each character in this Vandan. So we appearing how many times? One. Okay, a appearing how many times? Two, one over here and one over here, and of course n appearing how many times? Two times. Okay, d appearing how many times? One time. Okay, so total four different characters are here and appearing how many times? Six times. So you can count this, it's six. Okay, but before understanding this program, before I explain this logic to you, you have to know this concept map or hash map. If you don't know about this concept, don't worry, I will try to explain in this video as well. Otherwise, you can watch my previous sections, previous videos of for hash map and map. And I will request to subscribe this channel because this is actually interview series. So in any cross of interview, either you are a Java developer or automation tester or you are a fresher, these questions are common across every interview. Okay, so you can subscribe my channel to view these such videos to prepare yourself for interviews. Okay, so I will use these concepts for getting my logic. Okay, see, just come here in Eclipse. Okay, and just create a new project, Java project. Suppose count char, any project you can create and just finish it. Okay, I will finish it, and here I will create a package. So these are expectations that you should know about Eclipse and IDE, other IDEs. Okay, any IDE, the logic is same. Any programming language, the logic is same. Okay, so here count. Suppose I give the package name string programs. Okay, now here class name should be in camel case. Count number of occurrences in a string. Okay, check the main method, finish it. Okay, now let me declare a string over here. String name is equal to Vandan. Okay, suppose I use a small letter here, and I will convert this string into character array. Char array is equal to name dot. There is two char array method in Java. Okay, what this method will do? This method will convert this string into this character array. Okay, so now this name array is converted into character array. Okay, after that I will declare map, a map of character comma integer. I will come to this point also. New hash map character comma integer. Control space to import these packages. Okay, this is how you can declare. Okay, so this map is actually declared, object need to declare. Okay, so I hope that you are aware of this map concept. Okay, if not, then just quickly I will explain you what is map. Map is a type of data structure which can store actually data in the pair of key and value. Okay, So map store is key and value. If I talk about set, then set only store values. Set cannot store duplicate values, but map cannot store duplicate keys. Okay. And similar is my requirement that I don't want to store duplicate characters. I just want to count the number of occurrences, means A appearing two times. I don't want to print A two times. I just want to count how many times this A is appearing. Okay. So here what I am going to do, I am just going to count number of occurrences of this each and every character. Okay, so for that, this is the actually the data type that I have declared here, key and value. Okay, key will be in form of character, and integer I have used here for counting the number of occurrences. Okay, that you know in the for each loop, for each control space, and it will create for each loop for you. Okay, now this you can write as character as well. Okay, now see, every time, I hope that you are aware of about for each loop. Every time this array of what, name, this name has been stored, this was declared as string, and this was name was converted into character array. So this is actually array. Okay, this is array name. Every time, each and every character, first time V, second time A, then n, and so on till last n, it will copy one by one to this C. Okay, this is how for each works. If you are not aware of for each loop, you can watch my previous videos or comment. If not created, then I will create a video for this for each loop, but you should know this concept. Okay, so here I will use if else. If map, this map dot contains key is a method, and first time this A will pass to this C first character, and this C will holding what, V, second time holding what, A. Okay, so I will pass this C over here. Okay, so if there will be key, if there will be key inside C, means just let me write it, map dot put method will be used, C comma map dot get key C plus 1. Let me explain it for you. So what it will do, if there will be key, means let me come to here, see, first time it will come. Okay, this array will copy V to this C. Okay, and it will come to this if part. Okay, then map dot contains key, means this if map has key of what, first one V. Currently there is no key added. Okay, so if there is no key added, so it will come to else part, because it is checking that it has key. Currently first time it doesn't have any key, because just map has been declared and no value is putted over here. Okay, so it is checking if map dot contains key, but first time map value is null. Okay, so it will go to else part, and in else part what it will do, I will write map dot put C comma 1. Now this put value is asking for key and value. So value by default first time I am containing 1, and key is your character inside array. Okay, so see how it runs. First time this string is declared. Okay, then this string is converted into character array. Then I have declared a map, because we know that map cannot store duplicate keys. Okay, and similar is my requirement that I have to store only unique characters, but we want to count how many times that character is appearing in a string. Okay, now here I have declared for each loop. So what this for each loop will do, this array is storing this string in form of character array, and I am using for each loop. So every character will be copied one by one to this C variable. First time this will come with this V, and it will check whether map has contains key V, whether map is containing key. But first time map is declared as just declared and there is no value in it, so it will not go inside, it will come here map dot put. First time it will put inside map what V. I will also debug this code and let you and run this code step by step so that you can see, but first understand how it's proceeding. Okay, and then map actually put at C here. Okay, so C is means map dot put C. So first time C is holding what V, so V is stored. Okay, now it again came here array. We know that how for loop works. Then it will copy C in it, means inside the C variable it will copy A, and it will check whether map dot contains key C, means whether this map contains A, because this time C in what A. So it is checking if map has value of, means map has character A, but map doesn't have character A, map has only V as of now, so it will store A. Okay, how it will store, because it will go to else part and it will copy map dot put and put what V comma 1, means V and appearance how many times 1. So sorry, A comma 1. Okay, so V 1 and A 1, because here integer value is also being passed. Okay, then next time it will copy n inside this C, and it will check whether map has n, no, so it will again go to else part, because this condition is false, it will go to this part and it will copy map dot put what n comma 1. Okay, now next time again it will go to this D. Okay, because array will proceed further to next step and copy D to this character C. Okay, then it will check this map has D, no, so it will again go to else part and D copy 1. Okay, because every time when it doesn't have any value, then it will copy 1 as a default. Okay, then next time A, it will go to this array, will copy A to this C, map contains A, yes, this time this map has A, so what it will do, put C, means put A and occurrences plus 1. Okay, map dot get key C, means it will get C, and currently this C is holding what A, so A number of occurrences, this will get integer value for you, and 1 plus 1 means, here plus 1 means equal to 2. Okay, and then similar for n, and n is holded by this map already here, and this will plus 1 and 2. Now I will print this map outside of this loop and run this code, and step by step I will show you. A is equal to 2 and n is equal to 2. Similar you can see. Order are not consistent. We know map concept, so order are not consistent, so we don't need to worry in what order is printing, but it's printing the number of occurrences. Okay. Now I will put a debugger over here. Okay, step by step I will run debug as Java application, and so if you go through with any lecture, no one will explain you like this debugging mode. Okay, everybody is actually not going to explain in this free version in YouTube that how to debug code, and in the depth no one will go on. So I am just providing you free lecture, so just need your support. Please subscribe my channel guys if you have not subscribed, and also press bell icon, so once I actually upload any interview video you just can refer that, and you can share with your friends as well, they will get benefited. Okay, now I will step by step. See, this string is declared one, then okay, then this debugger, just step over. Now this map is declared. Okay, currently map holding what? Null. Okay, and just step over. See, map contains C. Currently this is holding what? V. Step over. C, V is holding, and then it is added to this V to this map. Okay, now next time, now if I click to this map, then you can see V is equal to 1. Okay, then is this time this, you can check A, right? So this is second occurrence, so A is here. Just I will step over. It has came to this line because first time it has not found any value, just a V was added previously. Okay, now it came here. Okay, then it will put, once I will run this step, then only it will put this A into map. Okay, just you can see it gone here, and just double click, A is equal to 1, V is equal to 1. Okay, and similarly third time you can see C n. Okay, so it is checking n inside your map. Just step over, it will come to a else part because n is not in map. Okay, so just step over, it is came to else part. Okay, and once I will again run this step, just need to click on here, so it is added, it added n here. Okay, then it gone, and then it will copy. Currently this array means what this is storing. Currently this array, this C variable storing what? Nothing. Okay, just these three values. Okay, a D is not present here. Just step over, you can see this. Now this time this C is holding what? D. Okay, so it is checking D inside your map. Okay, map started null but added these three values. So this actually contains key. Method will check that whether this key is available. So is this D is available inside this map? No, so it will come to else part and just run it, and then you can, if you run this step, then you can see this D is added inside your map. Okay, now the attention is, okay, see, now this time A is coming second time because A came previously. These four characters came first time. Now this is first repeated character. Okay, so if this is first repeated character, it should go to inside this part because A is present inside map. Just step over and see, now this time it came to this part. Okay, A, right, and A is present already inside your map. Now just step over. Okay, now it incremented your A value. Okay, and similarly it will increment your D value as well. Just step over, step by step run and see. Okay, see, now n is appearing two times, so it incremented n by 1. Okay, so this is how you can find the duplicate characters inside an array. Suppose I am putting here vcas, this name, and just run this one, run as Java application, and you can see A1, S1, V1, every character appearing one time, so it's seeing. Okay, anything you can give here. This code you will find out in my website college2industry.com. I will give you the description of this code. Okay, so please subscribe this channel. Lots of interview videos will be coming here related to Selenium, manual testing, JMeter, everything that has been asked in interviews will be keep coming in this YouTube channel. So please subscribe and support. Share with your friends. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.